Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of When I Knew You. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. So we stay like that, in an awkward yet oddly comforting hug. My first night living with my dad. Once I'm back in my room, trying to get used to the new smell, I allow myself to think about everything that's happened. Living with Dad, seeing the guys again, that moment with Marcus. Man, he's changed. He used to be such a sweet, cute boy, but in a really serious way. He was always light and fun with us, though, but with other people, not so much. And now he seems more cheerful, more confident, too. But I can't help but feel like he's got a bit of that darkness, that stone-faced coldness. And there's Toby, who hasn't really changed that much at all, except for how tall he is. Oh, it's like, y'all got hair in my eye. Okay. Ugh. Karina being bimbofied in the best way was definitely a shock, though. She was always pretty, but in a don't really care kind of way. Now, she totally knows she's pretty, owning it. And there's David. God, David, why'd you have to leave the worst possible time? If it really is true that you left, I guess I still don't fully believe that he left on his own accord. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. In any case, tomorrow's a new day, with my old friends at a new high school. It'll be the last year we might all be together for a while. So, I'll enjoy it to the fullest, even if I really hate the first days of school. I'm fully awake well before 6 a.m., dressed and ready, sitting on my bed and staring at my wall. I was never the type to sleep in on weekends, but I'm also not a fan of waking up early. Still, I'm wide awake now, anxiously waiting for an appropriate time to leave for school. Jeez, I literally just got here. Why do I have to go to school, right away? Give me at least a week to get settled in or something. Oh, might as well make something to eat. Coming out of my room, I already hear noises coming from the kitchen. Dad? I call out to him, not too loud because, well, it's really early and I don't have the energy to yell. Cal, you're up already? I now step into the kitchen, seeing that he's taking out pots and pans to start cooking. Do you need any help? He waves me off, seemingly too focused on his craft. Nah, you can't cook like I can. Sit down, it won't be too long. I was about to argue that I probably could, in fact, cook just as good as he can, but decided against it. As weird as it feels to have someone else cook for me, I'm not about to reject his food. Besides, whatever Dad makes right now would obviously be better than whatever I would have made. So I sit down, watching him crack eggs in one pan and fry bacon in another. This is actually kind of nice. Oh, God. I needed coffee so bad. If it weren't for the crack of dawn, and I didn't need to go to school, this would be super relaxing. Unfortunately, though, as the sun keeps rising, so does my anxiety. So, first day of school. You holding up? Barely. You'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Well, don't jinx it! Ha! I'm serious, though. Realistically speaking, what's the worst thing that could happen today? I think about it for a moment. Get beat up? Realistically, Callum. It could happen. I highly doubt that. Fine. Probably get stared at. No, wait. Having introduced myself in front of the class for every class. Well, that isn't too bad, is it? It's pretty bad. Well, at least you've got your old pals there. That's better than going alone, don't you think? I guess that's true. I hope we have some classes together. I'm sure you will. Prizefield ain't that big. You guys gonna come hang out today? Not sure. We didn't make any plans to, at least. But I do want to visit Lupe after school. Remind me again, who that is? She's David's little sister, Dad, and she would play with us all the time too, remember? Oh, yeah, there was always a little girl following you bunch around, that's right. I always felt a little bad for her. You guys never let her play any games. I fiddle with my thumbs in guilt. Yeah, we always thought of her as David's annoying little sister. Guess it didn't help that he would call her that too. So you want to go make amends or something? Not really my initial intention, but I could do that too. So, what was your initial intention? I looked down at my already uneasy fingers, twirling about. Truth is, as much as I like to fool even myself to say that I'm going to see her purely because I miss her, that's not really the whole truth. Even so, it's exactly what I tell Dad. Dad, duh, because I miss her. I won't see her in school, so I might as well pay her a visit. He eyes me over, as if questioning the validity of my claim. Without another word, he serves our breakfast in 2 plates and sets them on the table, one in front of me. Well then, you tell her folks I said hi for me. Will do. Also, thank you for breakfast. Thank me after you've tried it. So I do try it. The eggs, bacon, and toast stacked on each other like an unfinished sandwich. I take a bite out of it, the runny yolk falling onto my plate. I'm always surprised at how many ways someone could fry an egg, or rather how different it tastes depending on who cooks it. The egg Dad made is much softer, more evenly cooked than anything I would have made. Covering my mouth, I muffle out an embarrassed thank you, and he gives me a proud nod. With the sun mostly out, lazily making its way toward the top of the orange-blue sky, I step into the garage, ready to bike to school. It's only then that I realize I did not, in fact, ever take it down from the back of the Marcus's truck. Just as I'm beginning to worry that I'll have to ask Dad for a ride, 2 short beeps catch my attention. Cal? Dad calls out to me from the living room. I think that's your buddy Marcus outside. My heart skips a beat, and I sigh in relief. Ugh, with no time to question my irregular heartbeat, I rush into the living room to go out the front door. I thought you were biking to school. I left it in his truck last night. Dad just shakes his head. You better thank that boy properly. Gas ain't cheap, though I doubt he'll accept your money. Oh, yeah. I'll find a way to repay him, don't worry. My mind thinks of several ways I could repay him, but I quickly shake away the thought. Jeez, it's 7 in the morning, Cal. Okay, bye, see you later. Be safe. Bye, have a beautiful time. I rushed outside to the familiar truck I saw last night, with Marcus promptly waiting in the driver's seat. The passenger windows rolled down, so I go up to it. The truck's so tall at the bottom of the window reaches my chin. I place my hands there and rest my chin on it, and he gives me a small smile. Hey. Hi. You left your bike in my truck. That I did. Need a ride? That I do. Well, hop on then. That I will. I swing the door open and hurl myself up as Marcus leans forward, casually waving at my dad behind me. Once I'm seated, I look over to see Dad at the door, and I wave at him too. And with the change of gears, Marcus and I make our way to the school. Hope your dad doesn't mind that I'm picking you up. Why would he mind? He chuckles nervously, avoiding my gaze by turning left. I might have made him mad once. What? How? My mind tries to think of what could A, make my dad mad, and B, what Marcus could do to elicit such a reaction. Thankfully, I don't wait long to find out, because after an embarrassed groan from him, Marcus speaks up. I may or may not have TP'd his office building last year. I'm sorry? Okay, look, it sounds worse than it is. You gonna elaborate on that? Do I have to? Yeah, you kinda do. Fine. It was last year. Some of the guys from the team got, really drunk, and so did I. It was Halloween, mind you. He turns to me expectantly, as if worried that I'll judge him, but I just nod encouragingly. So yeah, we got drunk. Some guy wanted to TP places, and we called him cringe. But we ended up doing it anyway, so guess we were all cringe. Anyway, I guess I was really too out of it to notice where exactly we were TPing, because next thing I know, your dad's office building was completely covered. Oh my god! Yeah, well, seems like your dad forgot something, because he was pulling up to the office. So me and the guys ran away, but I'm pretty sure he saw me. I don't know, I had a mask on. But yeah, I think your dad hates me. As bad as I feel for Dad having his workplace covered in toilet paper, the image of Marcus being caught red-handed is just way too funny. I try hard to look angry so as I cross my arms at him, holding in my laughter in the back of my throat. Since he's mostly looking at the road, he buys it, and his expression immediately turns apologetic. Listen, I totally apologize. I mean, I sent him a little basket to his office, and I made the whole team sign it. Plus, we... Not being able to hold it in anymore, I burst out laughing, winning me a completely bewildered look from him. You TP'd my dad's office and sent him a fruit basket? It wasn't a fruit basket, it was muffins. And that's better how? You know, something tells me you're not actually mad at me for this. I suck my cheeks in so that my smile won't show. I'm furious. He glances at me, with his eyes back on the road. His right hand grabs both of my cheeks, squeezing them to get my mouth open. Say that again? I try pushing his hand away between cries and giggles, but it's no use. Oh yeah, mercy, mercy! He lets go and switches gears as I massage my cheeks. He's smirking like an idiot, eyes still on the road as I glare at him. He gives me a side-eye glance, and he grins even wider. Oh, now I'm definitely pissed. I didn't even squish that hard. Maybe not for your standards. My ass. Although my cheeks kind of burn, I'm thankful for the distraction we had from my first day of school jitters. Too bad nothing lasts forever. Hey, do you know what my schedule looks like? Sorta. We have a lot of the same classes. My face starts to break into a stupid smile, but I catch myself before it fully does. Oh, well, that's good. Yep. I think it's because I mentioned you were coming to my coach, and he told the counselor. She was probably too lazy to make something unique for you, so they just copy-pasted my schedule and wrote your name on it. Makes sense. Looks like I'll be following you around for a while. Sorry if I third wheel on you for trying to flirt with the girls. What makes you think I'd flirt with girls? Or anyone for that matter? I don't know. Why wouldn't you? You're like hot now. He has an answer, so I turn to look at him, and it's only then that I realize what I just said. His face, although appearing to be stoic, is slowly turning red, the corners of his mouth twitching up. I, however, turned red instantly. What I meant by that was... So you think I'm hot now? He smirks at me with all the confidence in the world, which could have fooled me, had he not been blushing so hard. Still, he flipped the tables, but that's enough to catch me off guard. No, I don't think you're hot. I'm just saying other girls probably think you're hot. Hey, there's no shame. You called Karina gorgeous yesterday, yet you can't call me hot and own up to it? That's completely different. Shut up. Thankfully, he does shut up, since we're pulling up to the school now anyway. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!